So we are back with yet another bad season 14 episode. I said this season of Spongebob didn't seem too bad in my first review, of a season 14 episode, but having gone through all the episodes now, there's like 6 bad ones out of 12, and that's not a good ratio considering I don't like most of the 6 others either. Today we got an episode that kinda hurts my heart, cause it's about my favorite character, and it really shows how Patrick has fallen over the course of the show.
Hey,
Patrick.
Yeah, well, thanks for inviting me. I can't wait to see Gary's new tricks.
So let's get one thing out of the way. Patrick has always been stupid. I'm not even gonna argue about that one, but I'm gonna show you how this episode portrays him, and more specifically how his stupidity is treated in this episode, Pet the Rock.
I got one of those head things.
Concussion?
Yeah, but also the other thing.
That's kinda funny, I'm not gonna lie. I've said this before, but if there is any character that can do good jokes in modern SpongeBob, or at least like okay ones, it's gonna be Patrick. But where we go from here, it's not gonna be much fun.
We can stop at the pet store on the way. Do any of these pets pique your fancy?
No. Nope.
At the pet store, there's like 10 different references with old animal characters returning. And having them here is not bad. It's visual callbacks that aren't in your face about how it's referencing an old episode.
Oh! That one!
Oh no. Patrick almost picks the thing from a pal from Gary, but he actually goes with a rock instead. Feel like I recognize this.
That's a rock.
Yeah, his name is Rolly.
I don't see how this thing is a pet.
Oh yeah, take a closer look.
Then at the park it's just a lot of fan service. We got Nosferatu, the Alaskan bullworm, and I don't know. It's not taking away from the episode, it's still in the background, so...
Oh, Rolly, Rolly, Rolly! Oh!
The rock collector guy goes around breaking rocks to get minerals and stuff, like out of them, and when he spots Patrick with his rock, he gets really hype.
Oh! Merciful Rockhound, amateur geode enthusiast.
You talk funny! Huh? What? What's that, Rolly?
SpongeBob's dumbass asks Patrick where his rock is when Patrick is literally holding the leash. Look at what's right in front of you, bro, it's not that hard. You can do slapstick like this and have it be funny. I don't think they succeeded, but I think it's worth noting that people getting hit in the face with the rock could work.
Rolly, you wanna play with everyone today? Done already? Oh, he's a good boy.
This rock hunting guy pops out of the ground and does an evil laugh. Is he supposed to be a villain or something here? All I really got out of this was that he wanted to buy a rock from Patrick.
What a fun day! Now it's time to do my favorite thing! Nothing!
And Patrick's shelf is full of stuff that just, like, wow, they found the old like character models and used them. And then Patrick starts watching a TV show from the Patrick Star Show, and then his family, like his new family from that show, is on a picture on the wall, and this just feels so much like they're putting everything on screen just to like bait nostalgia, while also trying to desperately connect the two shows. Ain't the whole thing with Patrick's house that it's all just sand, except for like a few plates sometimes? Patrick calls Spongebob and yaps for a while, SpongeBob tells him to remember to feed his pet. He should have learned by this point that telling him that does not work.
Ollie! SpongeBob said you need lots of food! Good thing I had this big bag of cement mix on hand.
Patrick pours water on the cement and then goes to eat cement himself. And then he goes for a walk with his rock and just starts mauling everyone. Patrick calls SpongeBob again on a banana and tells him the rock smells like garbage water, and SpongeBob tells him to take him to a groomer to freshen him up. Guys, I'm not Cosmodor, I swear.
Oh? Conveniently placed rock groomer! There was one right here! Thanks, SpongeBob!
The rock collector guy has tied up the real owners of this place and tries to take the rock from Patrick. Okay, now he's kind of a villain, so you know he's gonna get beaten up really bad.
At last!
The rock falls back and destroys the place, and Patrick is very happy. He's now calling SpongeBob on a lamp, and he says some great comedic lines that made me laugh a lot.
Rolly looks prettier than, a really pretty thing! You gotta see him!
We see the aftermath of the rock rolling around as Patrick tells this guy to take a bath. Hilarious. Now Patrick and the rock go to the Bikini Bottom pet show, where of course everyone is back.
His name is Rolly!
They do the Great Snail Race, or Grooming Gary and whatever, and hilarious. Just lots of fun and tons of like original ideas right here.
Isn't he pretty?
What does it do?
I'll show you!
I always disliked how Patrick went from chill stupid to over-exaggerated sugar rush stupid. That goes for the whole show I guess, but I loved in the early episodes how he was just super calm while saying some really stupid stuff. Now he's just screaming and throwing rocks at everyone. Patrick wins the contest as everyone else has been eliminated by a rock to the face. Then Patrick gets a suitcase to the face as the rock collector steals the rock.
Rolly! Oh no!
Turns out there was a dragon inside the rock the whole time, and it was an egg and not a rock. What a twist. We get some vor stuff, and that was this episode. I just can't believe we went from is mayonnaise an instrument to ooga booga I like rocks.